How y'all doing? I feel so good, I feel guilty. We're going to tell the truth and shame the devil. We're going to tell the truth and shame the devil. I'm in the basement, all right? Started from the bottom, now we're here, right? We're here. 11 years ago on February the 7th, 2011, at 8 a.m., Scott Shellenberger charged me with terrorism, said I was a threat to society. I did an art exhibit at the Baltimore County Courthouse. I put a toilet in front of the courthouse. It was exposing the corruption in the Democratic Party and the money that Governor O'Malley was making off the black bodies in Baltimore. Stop and frisk, zero tolerance, gun task force. It was showing you the system of corruption that exists in Baltimore City and Baltimore County, the school to prison pipeline. Anything that I'm telling you, you go directly to Erek Barron today, Department of Justice. Erek Barron. You go to the Secret Service, you go to President Bush, President Biden, President Obama, and Chief Justice Roberts of the Supreme Court. Because when I started this was a social scientific experiment about race and racism. It was about the war on drugs, the 1986 crime bill. If you Google search N62528, I turned in guns and drugs to stop the violence in 1986. I know what was coming. I participated in this. You feel me? So in 2006, I had a program called Get Shorty. Governor O'Malley approved the program in September of 2006. In December of 2006, my son was murdered in Chicago, or Zion, Illinois. And y'all tried to use that as an excuse to kill me. Because the Zion newspaper, the Waukegan newspaper, said that I threatened to kill people. I didn't threaten to kill nobody. I wrote 9 letters to Zion. Those 9 letters was exposing the corruption and the racism in the Democratic Party in Lake County, Illinois. It exposed the 1986 case. I'm a storyteller. I'm a griot. I'm a survivor. I'm an OG. I'm an original. So on February the 7th, Scott Shellenberger had me locked up. But before he had me locked up, I was in Renter's Court in Baltimore City at 1 o'clock. You locked me up at 2 o'clock. But if Baltimore City would have locked me up, that means that Greg Bernstein would have had to turn over that evidence. Greg Bernstein, Scott Shellenberger, Doug Gansler, the city solicitor, y'all participated in fraud and y'all participated in kidnapping because Baltimore City and Baltimore County's investment portfolio is tied to the prison industry. Your 401ks. Judge Janae, Judge Souder, Judge Papaya, Judge Turnbull, the Turnbull Law Firm, Bobby Zirkin, Valario, the Judiciary Committee. Y'all got my testimony. Y'all got knowledge of corruption in the courts. And it's your duty as a representative to act on that information. I'm a whistleblower. Same way that you blew the whistle on Pew, I blew the whistle on you. It's a fair exchange. Ain't no stick up without a gun. Click, aim, and shoot. Copy, paste, and send. I'm not looking for friends. Social media for social change. And we're going to do it in 2022. We're going to do it again. I've been doing art and activism. I've been doing everything because on... y'all made me homeless in 2011. I'm still homeless now. The contents of my vehicle was worth $250 million. Yeah. So I'm ready to cash out on Baltimore City and Baltimore County courts. State Attorney Marilyn Mosby got this information. Had it since 2016. Brian Frosh had it since he was Senator Frosh. Governor Hogan had it since 2014. And we're talking about your elections. If Blagojevich can go to jail for selling seats, y'all can go to jail for selling niggas. Lisa McCrae been watching me since she came here. Mark Steiner got 2 interviews that you're going to play. Like I said, we're going in front of the grand jury in 2022. The grand jury of the Supreme Court, because you're between the rock and the hard place, the mud and the dirt. This where the rubber meets the road. You feel me? I'm not going to spin my wheels because if I don't get the Supreme Court or the grand jury and you don't indict Scott Shellenberger, then this movie going to come out and y'all going to look real stupid. The world is watching Baltimore and I'm going to give them something to see. I got the 2021 Weaver Award, Aspen Institute. You feel me? For art and activism. You go to Plaza Art and they know me very well. That's where I get my supplies from. I applied for Martin Luther King's job. In 2011, January 17th, Greg Bernstein took the application when we was at the Martin Luther King Day Parade. I got it on video. On February the 2nd, 2011, my mother died. I got it on video. I came to the States Attorney's office. You feel me? I turned in Scott Shellenberger. I turned in Gov.O'Malley. I turned in 52 members of the Democratic Party. Release all material to the voters 2022. Right? That's Gov.O'Malley, parole and probation. It's going to make it a class action lawsuit. A Black History Month. A Black History Moment. That's 1402 Lochner. That's Roland Martin from TV One, Radio One, Chicago, Illinois. That's the Baltimore Sun, NBC, ABC, 98 Rock, and 92Q. Shorty, pull your mask up? No. Fuck you. Black History Month. Shorty, pull your mask up. Y'all never paid me for this. Y'all owe me for that. And 11 years later, you got to prosecute Scott Shellenberger. That's the case right there. You feel me? Y'all had this for over 11 years. Revenge is the best served cold. You feel me? Y'all made me famous for toilets. I'm going to run with toilet papers and toilets. On February the 7th, I was at Renter's Court. Bill Henry's father got the evidence because I left the evidence with Bill Henry and his father. I left the evidence with a lot of people. I put out 300 DVDs. Doug Gansler had it. Scott Shellenberger had it. Patrick Fitzgerald. Dugan from the Department of Justice, FBI on Baltimore. Yeah. Rod Rosenstein, Alan Locks, Alan Lippy, and Scott Shellenberger. Y'all had that evidence. Judge Bell had that evidence. All my shit is on social media. Social media for social change. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. We started on MySpace, and I've been in your face ever since. I told you when you started this, you'd rather walk through hell with gasoline drawers on than fuck with me. Well, we about at that time. Because in 2022, I get the Supreme Court or a grand jury. And I get 4 bites at the apple. I get the 86 case, the 2007 case, the 2011 case, and the 2008 case with Jake. Because the state took property from me. It's called a vulnerable individual law. I was locked up in another state. James Hammond couldn't write another lease to another individual. And my accountant, Paul Weinblatt, couldn't discuss my account with nobody. So Paul Weinblatt, Jake Davis, James Hammond, Brother Insurance, Bank of America, SunTrust Bank. Y'all owe me money. I was insured for $1 million. And I took a physical before I went home. Lake County kidnapped me. So did Baltimore County. Kidnapping is against the law. You got federal violations because you went through the post office. Y'all filed papers through the court and you filed them through the post office. And those papers were false papers. The same way that you going after Marilyn Mosby for signing false papers, Scott Shellenberger lied to the grand jury. He presented false evidence to the grand jury. On February the 7th, you took a truck. That truck was worth $6,000. The contents of that vehicle was worth $250 million. I had 13 movies. Each one of those movies was worth $15 million. I upped the price of my product. The movies was about the Democratic Party. Gov.O'Malley, Benjamin Jealous, C.D. Witherspoon. Anybody in Baltimore, I got y'all on film. I got pictures with y'all. Because y'all are vain. Y'all like taking pictures. You like exploiting black tragedies. You like making money off our pain. So I put a price tag for my pain. I'm an independent filmmaker. I own Shorties. Don't nobody own me. I came in conception in 1998. Shorties Underground. Check it out. I'm the player. I'm the president, the vice president, and the treasurer. You understand? I'm an LLC. I own me. That means that Jake can't sign my checks. You can't run no business without being in the license. You were not insured. You were not on the policy. And James Hammond did that. We talking about the school to prison pipeline because, see, Jake can't read and Jake can't write. So Jake was a dummy in this. A real dummy. James Hammond and Paul Weinblatt constructed this because James Hammond is the landlord. He never filed papers to evict me. You was running a business without me being in the state. That's against the law. You didn't pay your quarterly taxes. That's against the law. Peter Francott, you got to audit me. And when you audit me, it's going to open up the door to Pandora's box. So in 22, art and activism. February the 17th, be in Annapolis. Everything that I'm telling you, I'm going to show you. Because you only believe what you can see, touch, smell, and hear. And I'm going to give you all that. Mic check.